TK Maxx is that store that I randomly just go into whenever I'm in the city. And for no reason, anytime I enter into the store, I will find something that means something to me, something useful in my life I will find. I always end up getting some really good deal anytime I go into the store. And today was just one of the best day. I was just about to order this product online. I was like, let me just look around at TK Maxx, and suddenly I found this product. It was the best day. So this is it. I got two because I'm gonna keep one as a backup, and also I got two of the face wash. This is the one I was using, but you guys can see it's finished, and also the face cream is empty. There's nothing in it. There's nothing. I was just planning to order a new one when I get home today, but suddenly I just like, let me just pass by the TK Maxx and see. And I was so happy, and it's much more cheaper than when you get it online, because this one alone costs like 28 euros, and I got this for 18 euros, much more cheaper. And this one costs 12 or 13 euros. I got it for 10 euros, so I got two, so as a backup, so I know by the time this one is finished, maybe I'll come across another one again from TK Maxx, or I'll just buy from the store. I don't know, but I always love having backup in everything I do, everything I have. My alcohol that I use whenever I do makeup, I do people's makeup, I have backup. I always have backup. Let me show you guys the kids skincare product. I also have backup. This is the skincare for the girls. I have it in my bedroom because I don't want them to mess it up. So I always have backup. I have three of this. The moisturizer with SPF 15, and I have two of this. I have their face wash. I always love having backup of stuff. This is something I was taught by my mom. Very important to have a backup, because this is a way that nobody will know your financial situation. You don't have to go outside and borrow money from people. When it comes to finance, I'm really good at that. I didn't study finance in school, but I think being a young mom has really taught me how to plan my finance. And also, one thing about me, I really dislike, I hate it with passion, asking someone for financial help if it is not really important. If it's something that has to do with life and death, I know I have family that I can go to, and they will help me without hesitation. I have friends that I can call upon that they will help me like this. But I just don't want to put my burden on someone if it hasn't getting to the worst. For finance, I feel like you have to learn how to deal with your finance, and stuff like that's really helped me when I have it. I always like to buy extra and put it down at home, so like a day will come that maybe I don't have that much, but I know, okay, you know what, I have toothpaste at home, I have extra toothbrush. I don't really need to stress out and be like, oh, I don't have money for extra toothpaste. When I buy toothpaste, I buy like 5 or 6 toothpaste and I put it down. When I buy body wash, like the soap, because we use mostly soap, I use black soap, but the kids like to use the normal soap because the black soap, they really waste it. I buy like a lot of that. I'm talking about, the kids love Dove, so when I buy Dove, I have like multiple. Okay, we've opened a couple of boxes. I have extra toothbrush because I always like to change my toothbrush every 3 to 6 months. Toothpaste, I clear the entire store. And when it comes to this thing to flossing, I don't know the English word, I always like to have backup of every single thing that I buy, because I don't really like to go to someone to ask. Hair products, moisturizer, I always have backup. I always make sure I have backup. Hairsprays, everything that I know that is something that is day-to-day life, I always. Cleansing oil, I have backup. I have backup on everything, even when it comes to cooking stuff. Like when I go to the store to buy a bag of rice, instead of just buying a bag of rice for 20 kilo, one bag, I'll buy 2 bags. I'll just close my eyes and just buy 2 bags. So I always have like 1 bag open, 1 bag seals. When I go to the store to buy the gallons of oil, the 1 liter, I always get like 2 or 3. I always have backup. When I go to the food store, I always buy like things that I can freeze in the freezer for a long time. I always buy a lot. Meat, fish, I always like to have backup because those are staple things that I want to have. I don't want to take my financial situation out to the public. Like, okay, the one person I normally talk to about finance is my wife. Like, I'm like, like your girl is very rich this month too, because I really don't, I'm also a person who don't like to use the opposite word of rich, because I believe that the tongue is very powerful. Whatever you use against yourself is what is going to manifest. So I never really like to say I always like to say, oh, I'm very rich. And because of that, that belief, and also make sure, and also planning my finance game very, very good, I've never really gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm really, really broke. I've never really got to the point where I'm like, I don't have 50 euros in my hand, or I don't have money. I've never really gotten to that point in my life that I'm broke, that I have to go and borrow from somebody. I've never borrowed from someone. There's just certain areas of my life I don't like disrespect, and I don't want someone to disrespect me. So I feel like respect is something you own. You have to own your respect. So I keep it that way. I keep my finance very well. And also, I was a very young mom. I was a very young mom. I was a teenage mom. So that also helps me to get matured very quickly. In that era of being a young mom, I see a lot of people at that time, their children being taken away from them because they were not capable to taking care of their children. They were not capable of finances. A lot of people I know back then used to be in a schuldvereniging. I don't know, schuldvereniging is like an organization that takes over your finance and just give you money every week to eat. And I vow never to be in that position. When I was a young mom, I vow never to be in that position, because I wanted to take care of my child. I didn't want my child to be taken away from me. So because of that, I really, really planned myself very well. And also, I had a very lovely Dutch family that really helps me when it comes to finance, that really taught me how to manage money, how to financially plan yourself, how to keep for raining days, how to keep, for unexpected days. So as much as I spend money a lot, I never spend above my limits. I'm always under my limits. I've never really spent more than my income, and I've never really done that. And this is just some of the things that I do that really just keep my finance game, like, in a straight line, in a very, very straight line. I will go into in depth with this type of videos, but I just wanted to today, I don't know, I was just in the mood. I just wanted to share with you guys a few things that I do, and I thought maybe this could help any one of you. If you have any question, let me know. If you want me to go into in depth with my finance, how I plan my finance, let me know in the comment box, because I still write everything down. I have a book where I write my income and my uitgaaf. My income and my income, what come is what goes out. It's I said it's in Dutch, uitgaaf. So I always make sure there's a balance, like what is coming in and what is going out is never more than what is coming in. Always what is coming in is much more than what is going out. I always balance it in a very, very, and I've been doing this since I was 15 years, because I was 15 years when I had my first child. And I've been doing this since I was 15 years, because I see a lot of friends, a lot of classmates back then, their children be taken away from them. Then most of them go into organization that has to take over their finances, and I vow never to be in that situation. And yeah, since then, I've been really, really pro on my finance. I don't study finance in school. I study Zorg, healthcare, but I'm really, really good with finance. And yeah, I just like to keep it, even though I shop a lot. But trust me, I never really spend above my limit. I never spend above my limit. I always make sure I get my finance game on point, because I never really want my kids to ask me for something and I'm like, I can't do it, And yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you have any question, let me know. I'll find a time to go in depth with my finance plan and how I do things. And if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment. Today, I'm just in the mood to share with you guys some things. Sometimes things come into my head and I just want to share it immediately. If not, I'll forget about it.